like a wide shot. Lets people know what the real distance is.
It makes my life easier.
Honestly, I like it.
Sometimes when I'm watching a pod, when it starts cutting away so quick, it like makes me dizzy, you know? But also it's entertaining.
Yeah, it doesn't usually make me dizzy, but I mean, the dream is one wide. Other ones clipping away periodically, but
Yeah. Oh, let's have one more wide and then just every once in a while zoom in.
yeah.
That would be sick.
But
I like them when they like have like someone operating the camera and they like zoom in real quick on people. It's like,
dude,
you ever see a podcast like that?
that
That guy's really working for his money.
I was just say I've never watched a podcast that has money.
That guy's really working.
Yeah, most of the ones I watch definitely have money, but I don't know. Imagine paying someone to do that.
As long as they're doing other stuff, but just like paying them to be a camera op.
For a podcast, though.
But what if it was like a big podcast, you know?
I guess, but like, who cares? Like, who is that money worth spending?
Oh, you're saying if you're the podcaster, not the camera operator?
All the podcast producers out there are like, what the fuck are you doing right now, man? Yeah, just like the dude that like, I don't know. I feel like there's definitely podcasts out there that have too many personnel than they really need.
Yeah, they have like 2 producers and a bunch of people around.
I guess 2 producers makes more sense than like a live camera guy. I could see someone manning, like one of the producers manning the switcher.
Oh,
for
yeah.
the cameras.
That would be nice. But if he's manning the switcher, he can... imagine.
Are we a podcast about podcasts?
Whoa, quit your podcast while you still can.
Yo, we should just we should start a new one and just call it podcast.
Whoa, really get up in the algorithm.
Dude.
Aggregate it up high.
Is there a podcast just called Podcast?
A podcast about podcast? Probably. What, do they just like rate other people's podcasts?
I feel like I'm
going
gonna search podcast and it's like I'm not gonna actually get. Let's see. There's gotta be a band called Podcast, right? That sucks, but there's gotta be one that exists.
Probably somewhere. I mean, there's probably a band called Band of Horses. That's close. Not the same though.
What's the big song? The Funeral?
That's the one that...
the Funeral.
Isn't it the one that My Life as Liz sings?
Oh, yeah, Liz.
Shout out Liz. Wherever you are in the world.
Dude, no dice on podcast.
It's a bummer.
It's a genre.
It's a lifestyle.
Yo, it really is. Podcasting is really a lifestyle, man. We're out here fucking...
doing it back once a week.
Oh, dude, before I forget.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe we brought up the Francis, the train guy with the camera in front of his head
we
recently.
used to talk about him a bunch.
I feel like we brought him up recently, and I wonder what he's up to. Dude, he popped up on my feed, and get this. He's like cool.
He's killing it.
Do you already know this? That he's like a cool guy?
No, the only thing I know about him, last I left off with him was he was starting to get invited to like Gucci nights. And
yeah, he was like swagged out. He was like, I know you guys are used to me talking about trains, but for this video, I'm going to talk about my car. And then he like has multiple cars. And I'm like, what the fuck happened, man? I thought this guy was retarded.
Yeah, but he capitalized on his retardism.
I mean, I'm happy for him, but I'm just like, dude, I didn't know you were like going to be cool.
I wish this podcast, we had the little cameras on our head the whole time. That was the other shot. That's the third shot to have.
Yeah.
The little podcast.
God, that would suck. Being on camera for the podcast sucks enough.
Oh, look at me. Get a little more light.
Oh, dude.
Dude, look at that. You can bring yourself in some light too if you want.
Let's see what we got here.
We used to have. We have the thing. Do you want me to warm you up or cool you off? Whoa. Whoa.
That's cold.
That's nice. That's nice and warm.
Warm's better. Warm's better for the
for the basement vibes.
Yeah.
Look at this. This is a nice backdrop. It's beautiful color.
Coming to you live
Yeah.
from the room that they discovered, the secret room they discovered
Yeah.
in the basement in Barbarian. And the Cameron Stain mattress are right over there.
Yeah, the old lady's around here somewhere, just creeping around.
I freaking love that movie. I need to rewatch it.
It's a good one. But real quick, if you're listening, head over to the video and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And if you're also listening, subscribe to wherever you listen to this on. A lot of, you can listen to on Spotify, though you're not a Spotify guy anymore.
I still have it temporarily.
You can follow. You can follow on Spotify.
Yeah.
So follow everywhere. Follow the Patreon. That's my plug for that. So you can look at us in this beautiful environment. We might be in 4K if that camera doesn't overheat. Who knows?
I mean, dude,
who knows?
we set up these fucking cameras and we film this shit, and then it's got to be edited and uploaded and cropped. It's just like, just watch it, dude.
Just do us a favor and watch.
What are we
it.
doing this for nothing?
Like, at the very least, we should be at least 10,000 views every week on this pod, and we're not.
At the very least, no, we're not.
Least.
Sometimes I feel pretty. I feel pretty good about our numbers for the most part. They could be better.
Yeah.
But to be fair, we don't put a ton into it.
We do.
And I don't know that us putting a ton into it would make it better, but guests is a big part of it.
Yeah, guests help. But also, I feel like people just like to listen to people just talk, man. That's some of the beauty
that's the
of
thing. We got our little squad that fucking they are regular to semi-regular listeners. Some of them Patreon subscribers, patreon.com. So let's quit your band while you still can. We got 1 million episodes on there. We're trying to make it like the sickest Patreon of all time.
We got an idea. Well, I got an idea. We'll see if it works. We'll see if it works out. You seemed like you were down for it.
I'm down for almost anything, honestly. Unless I don't want to like have to like get wet. I'm not gonna eat like worms, like Fear Factor style.
That actually would be kind of sick for
it.
It
would be kind of fun to do like us just self torture ourselves with eating and doing gross shit. But
even better, we're Joe Rogan and other people do the stuff.
Yeah, and they compete for like they get
to be on the pod.
Yeah, they get to be a guest.
Congratulations, you get to be a guest on the pod.
Yeah, that would suck. That would really suck for them. But yeah, I'm not gonna do anything like that causes me any sort of real discomfort. But what do you think? Since we plan on doing 2, you think this will probably be main feed or Patreon?
Yeah, I like starting off with the main feed so it can. So we don't have to use any of that, so we can get real, real deep in the weeds. I got a burp coming.
Oh,
it was subtle. It was low on SBD. Kind of burp right there.
Dude, we got the setup is going to be so sick. We're going to have guests. We've been talking. This is supposed to be the year of the guest, but it turns out this is the year of me and Jake being busy and not having time to do the podcast. But we're trying to get back on the guest schedule.
Guests are fun. It's fun to edit. It's fun to look at someone else when you're looking at the video. Be like, oh, okay, there's someone else in the video.
Yeah, their fans don't like it though.
No.
I don't know. Should we ask? Should we like? I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't even entertain the idea of switching it up for the sake of these full hards. But is it like? Do people want us to ask them questions? I'm not going to ask them like.
No.
What were your biggest musical inspirations for your guys' new record? Yeah. I got asked that recently. I was like, "What the fuck are you doing, man?"
Yeah, that's silly. I would ask them about. Fuck, I don't even know. I would think about a question to ask if that's really we can do a segment like, all right, we're sorry, but we're just gonna fire rapid fire a bunch of questions at you, and you have 30 seconds to answer.
There'll all be questions that nobody wants to answer,
and you got a small limited time to answer it. And if you don't answer it, oh well, now it's back to Family Guy and fart jokes. And
they should be like all like very serious personal questions, like stuff that would not be like, have you ever had an abortion? What was that experience like?
Exactly. Dude, I was thinking for the pod, since this will be a main feed, maybe we'll post a thing right now on Instagram, quit your band while you still can, and have people ask us questions, and we'll answer them on the Patreon.
You think we'll get enough live responses?
Of course. We have millions of followers on there. I think we'll get a few. So if you don't follow, this is the follow episode.
I don't know if I said this on the podcast last time or not, but Our Instagram, for given the fact that it is given no attention by us, although you did post today.
Yeah, I thought about that.
And we don't do anything with it really. Despite that, it continues to grow.
Mm-hmm. So you sparked it back. You sparked the interest back into me. So now I'm posting back on there.
I just started to notice like, it's weird that we don't really post that much, and people still will like and follow the shit.
We got great episodes on there. We got huge episodes.
That is true. That is true. I mean, we have so many. Dude, if you're just getting in now, man, you have so much stuff to dive into. So many eras.
Ooh, we do have an era story you could go through on this pod.
I'll tell you what, especially the video ones,
Yeah.
man.
It was started off really good, the podcast, and it had a little dip, and then the video came and it took off again, you know?
Oh yeah, the dip era
Yeah.
is when I would just work while we were doing the podcast.
Just be playing video games.
And then I got fired, so I didn't have the job. So, well, I guess I got fired after we moved the pod back downstairs. But yeah, I don't know. What's
You're trying to, do you want? Should we do that on the pod?
Yeah, fire it up.
See what we get.
See what we get.
Here we'll do it this way. Story. There we go. All right. Ask us questions. What was your question? What were you saying? How do you do an ask your question thing on here?
I got a couple people mad at me on Twitter again.
What'd you do?
I didn't do anything. So, are you aware of the Kublai Khan guys liking the pro-Trump post?
So we're getting into. Let me post this real quick. Ask me a question. Ask us a question for Patreon. All right. We look cool with this, dude. All right. So I saw your tweet, right? And I saw that band trending, and I put two and two together last night because there's been a lot of shit going on Twitter. So I am surface level aware.
Yeah, so am I. Maybe there's details that I'm unaware of, but basically it seems like from everything that I can tell, people are just mad that the guy liked a post of a guy that's like, fuck it, like, I love Trump. I want Trump. I'm voting for Trump. I want Trump to win. Like, I was just like, dude.
Who cares?
I wouldn't have liked the post, but like, you guys are like, there's like a Twitter spectacle over it. Like,
Yeah, they're trying to cancel that band for that.
I'm just like, dude, you guys, everyone's upset. Everyone's sharing it around and quote tweeting it. I'm just like, it's a controversy of the day, and like that's a much bigger deal than I think it needs to be.
So you know more than I. All I knew that he liked something and people got mad. I thought he liked something bad. He just liked.
Unless I'm missing something, it seemed pretty like. Don't get me wrong. It's not a post that I'd be scrolling through Instagram and be like, double tap.
Yeah.
But you know what? I don't double tap on a lot, my friends.
Because Twitter you can't see a like, so it had to have been on Instagram then. Or is that a fake thing on Twitter that? Because I thought they hid likes.
I think they undid that.
Oh shit! Really?
It was a thing for like a week.
Oops.
I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't know why they're. If that's it, then why would they cancel?
I don't know. People were mad. A couple people were like pissed at me because I was like, I'm downplaying his endorsement of
Trump
bigotry. I'm like, I don't think that's what's going on here, man. Like,
also, you can't if he never.
I don't know this guy either.
Yeah.
I should say that. I don't know the fucking guy. Maybe he sucks.
Yeah, he could very well suck.
But it seems like a lot of other people that have a lot to say about it also don't know him and are making a lot of assumptions based on like I don't know. It's is it a weird post to like from a guy in a band that I don't know anything about the band either, really.
Yeah.
But from what I could tell, they're not bigots or anything.
No, they're not.
I don't think they're white supremacists of any kind. I don't think they're They seem like normal enough guys. Don't know anything about them, but I just feel like what an odd thing to, like, yo, motherfuckers were dedicating like their day to posting about this, and then like that's the thing that bugs me. Then these motherfuckers are just, they get a tweet off, it gets some likes, maybe a couple retweets. Then they start liking and retweeting every other tweet about the same thing, and I'm like, dude, your Twitter feed for an entire day is about this thing, and like, what are you upset about? I just don't. Maybe I know everyone's autistic, but maybe that's autism. Like, what's the big deal?
I don't know. I mean, my initial reaction is it's not the Lost Prophet homie singer. It's not the
nobody raped a baby or talked about raping a baby.
It's not anti-flag singer. It's someone that just liked something on maybe Instagram, maybe Twitter about the former president.
Yo, here's my thing, man. Paying attention to people that like, if you're looking at the likes of anything, you're a real strange. So here's the only time it's okay to look at your likes. Okay, if you're single and you post something a little thirsty and you want to see who's liking it.
Yep.
That's it. You shouldn't be paying attention to who's liking anybody else's posts.
That's what it's kind of, in my eyes, kind of there for. It's there to mingle and socialize. It's a social app.
Yeah, I just feel like it's so strange to keep tabs on people's likes.
But with all this, I hate him and let's cancel him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Which brings me to my point, finally. That band's got to go, man.
There's no room for them in this environment.
I hesitated even talking about it because I don't want to become the podcast that talks about the fodder of the week. But, dude, shit like that, it's just the fact that people got mad at me about it.
Yeah, you're kind of now involved.
But, dude, and then now bookmarks. Like, anytime somebody bookmarks my post, I'm like, oh, there's some little snitch motherfuckers. Like, just like.
Yep.
I know at least 7 people got something to say about this. That's all it tells me.
Well, to those 7 people, hopefully, maybe they're standing up with you.
Maybe. I mean.
Maybe they're on your side, man.
I don't know. All I'm saying is. People make a lot of assumptions about me, and they're all right. So I'm voting for Trump.
Yes.
In 2025.
Well, dude.
Or I guess the voting is in November this year,
this
right?
year. It's a few months away, and we had a dropout of a race.
Dude, he dropped out.
That's not insane, but like. Kind of nutty.
It's insane that he ever entered at all. I feel like that was a misstep.
So that's insane. It's insane the way I found out. I found out through a basketball guy, like a reporter for basketball. It was like news just dropped. I was like, oh shit, who got traded? Like, who got hurt?
Breaking.
It was like breaking news that he dropped out. I was like, no, this is how I found out. But now my Twitter feed is absolutely fucked because I looked at some shit and now it's all conspiracies about Biden's dead and Trump and like shit about Trump. It's wild, man.
It is weird because he's not dead, but boy is he close.
Yeah, if he was dead, they would tell you. I think. No, he's not dead.
I can't think of a reason why they would. But yo, something. Did you see the video of Kamala? Like addressing.
Yeah. Oh, when she's like, "Oh, thanks for the call." That part.
I don't know. There's just a video of her like addressing the nation.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
And she looks crazy.
Yeah, she's insane, dude.
Like, dude, I don't think she's been on camera in a really long time. Like, it feels like she's been hidden away the whole presidency.
She's been in the basement with us. She's been chained up down right next to us. Yeah.
Keep it down. We shouldn't. Maybe we shouldn't make a joke about a woman of color in chains.
Oh, but oh shit.
But yeah, she looks totally unwell, and the thing. Yo, here's the thing, man. I'm not voting for any of these scabs. I'm voting for Kermit the Frog, just like I do every other year.
He's getting votes, man. He's getting up there. But dude, people. Speaking of Kamala, it's funny. So I thought she was black, but then people were like, "Well, she's not black anymore. She's Native American."
Anymore?
Or they like took it away from her. I was like, "What do you mean?" I thought that you can't just say no.
She's at least a little bit black.
She definitely is, and like people are like, "Well, she's married to a white guy." It's like, so you're just trying to just.
Oh well, in that case, I mean, yoink.
But they're just trying to bring her down any way they can. And I mean, dude, she definitely sucks. But like, why are we attacking that? Why can't we just talk about how she like the prison shit? Like,
I don't know if we need to bring race into
dude,
it.
But that's what I'm saying. My Twitter is absolutely fucked. So that's the shit I'm getting just like all over. It's like I gotta start looking back at hot girls again to get that shit,
dude,
back in there.
I can't look at the I only have to look at I can only look at the following section of Twitter. I can't ever switch over to the For You.
It's dark, man. It's crazy over there.
Dude, it's only people
beheading videos.
Yeah, it's only people. I was gonna say it's only people getting shot in road rage incidents, like very graphic stuff from Gaza, and then like like a bunch of the occasional funny meme will appear. Yeah, but then it's like oh, I can't believe this video got leaked. Don't look at the comments, and it's like clearly like it's like just bait for, you know, and then all of the subsequent comments are like, buy this sponge.
Where I find humor now is like a video, and I'll click on it, and like the first comment that usually is like where I'll get a laugh now.
On YouTube?
On Instagram. It's like this video is funny, and I click on the comments, and it's someone making a joke, and sometimes I get a chuckle out of that.
Dude,
it's good. That's where I get my humor.
I will say the comment section is really the place where all the funny shit happens these days. Yeah, whether it's like a lot of it is just confused people. Like, people arguing in the comments is like such a wild thing to me.
Oh yeah, but I'm sure they get off to it somehow. Like, I'm sure that's fun for them.
But under someone else's post, just to be arguing, like...
Yeah, people got nothing going on, dude.
I also really love the people that are like, they'll comment under literally anything, and they're just like, yo, check out my beats. Or they'll just be like, yo, I'm a musician, check out my song if you like, you know...
When has that ever happened?
I guess they just figured they're just playing the numbers game. There's like, if I comment this under, if I just copy and paste this with my little link under every post that I come across, enough random people click on it out of curiosity or even accidentally that like.
But has that ever shot someone? Like people. No. Remember when, I don't know if people still do this, but I doubt it. But it would pass CDs out on the streets. Maybe you might get that in Center City. But I'm like, dude, I don't want your CD. They're trying to hustle it that way. I'm like, I'm not your target audience.
Oh, like when the
you know what I'm talking about?
The guys in LA. This happens all over, but I feel like this has happened to me in LA more than anywhere else. Where the guys are like, "Yo, man, I got this mixtape. You want to check it out?" I was like, "All right." They'll play a little piece on a Bluetooth speaker. I'm like, "That's pretty cool." And they'll like give you the CD, and they're like, "All right, man. I'm gonna need a whole like $12." Yeah. I was like, no, I don't know. I'm not buying this $12 CD. Also, I'm not buying any CD. You know what year it is, my man?
Yeah, CDs they're honestly a relic at this point.
Dude, I think they're like weirdly coming back.
Yeah. I'm sure there's some CD collectors out there.
But dude, it's flawed technology.
CDs?
It's fucking.
Yeah, because they get scratched.
They skip and they scratch. Like.
They don't hold value. Like a record holds some sort of value to it.
And the sleeve gets like crinkled and like cardboardy and dusty, and that is eventually cool.
I think it's cool. And then it ends up in some weird old record shop and costs a lot of money. It's like the trajectory of it. But CDs, what happens to that? It just doesn't work anymore.
They end up on the side of the fucking road.
Or broke. Dude, one time I found a bunch of CDs in like a whole CD booklet in the woods when I was a little kid, and we didn't play any of them. We just threw all those CDs around. It was so fun, like frisbees.
It was probably porn, man.
We found the porn after that, but yeah, it was great.
I've never found porn in the woods. I don't know what it's doing there. I don't know who puts it out there.
As an adult, as I get older, maybe that's my duty. Yo,
Yeah, jury duty and
oh shit, I got that too.
putting porn in the woods is your responsibility as an American citizen.
I have a question for you. Have you watched the new HBO show, or I don't know if it's new, rather, the HBO like documentary about the guy who owns the Ren Fair or the Renaissance Fair?
Is this the black guy?
No, he's white.
No.
Oh, I'm surprised. It's like I guess it's not. There's no murder in it or anything like that.
I mean, if
Yeah,
it's
pretty good.
entertaining, I'll watch it.
It's okay. It's okay. He's like kind of like a psychopath, and he owns a bunch of Renaissance fairs. But he wants to retire and he wants to retire and have sex with women. Like that's all. That's what he wants to do.
So, wait a second. So isn't the documentary about him like trying to sell the Ren Fair?
Yeah.
This motherfucker's not black. I swear to God, I watched this trailer and the guy was black with like sunglasses.
This guy's white. Unless there's a
There's no black people in this whole
it's in
documentary.
Texas. I'm trying to think
Oh,
about
the
it.
Texas Ren Fair.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
a Texas
it's-
one. But he owns a few of them. But yeah, he's like, I just want to retire and have sex with women for
That's-
the next like 10 years.
That's so awesome,
Dude, it's sick. He's honest. He's like, yeah. He's like,
Is it like a documentary or it's like a series?
it's a series on HBO.
I'm watching it.
It's kind of like done up. So I'm curious how it was filmed because it looks like a movie sometimes. Like I feel like it's spliced where they shot a bunch of footage real time and then went back and like made a like type movie script kind of out of it.
Yeah.
It's interesting. It looks cool. Like visually looks good. But yeah, he's like,
Yo, we do look cool in this picture. Oh man.
yeah. If you're listening to this, we're already gonna have answered the questions. But if you popped over, wait, no. If you saw it on the Instagram, now you're watching this video. Maybe it's on the Patreon. But his thing with women is if you have fake breasts, he's out.
He's out.
He's out, dude. First thing he asks the girl, are those real or are those natural or fake? The one girl's like,
Is he on a date or is he
yeah,
just asking?
this is on a date.
Okay.
And she's like, I got them done about a year ago. He's like, oh, okay, all right, we're done here.
How old is this guy?
84.
84. So he just wants to retire and fuck until he's 94.
Yeah, his plans to fuck till he's I think 94 or something around that age. He like planned out his whole life. He's like, I'm gonna live till like 94. Then I'm gonna go to Sweden or wherever you can have assisted suicide, and I'm just gonna die. But until then, I'm gonna just fuck.
Honestly, yo,
He's sick.
you can't knock a man with a plan. That's a good. That is
Worth millions of dollars. And he's probably just gonna be like, and for the girls, the plus side of it, he's gonna probably be like, all right, I'll leave it all to you, but I just need a bang. He's got a kind of a wonky eye though, so that'd be a little weird to bang. Weird.
yeah. Not the fact that he's 84.
Nah. So hey, maybe some girls are into it. I don't know.
So do you just like your dick might work when you're 84? Like
he takes shit. Oh. He's up. He takes a shot of testosterone every day or something like that. Like every week.
just to fuck?
Yeah. You got to keep it hard, man. You got to keep it up for the girls.
Dude, I think once it's stops working, that's your sign. You're not supposed to
Just
use it
cut it
anymore.
off.
You don't got to cut it off. You can still play with it and stuff. But I just feel like, dude, once it's, you can't play God, man.
He thinks he can. They call him King George. King.
King
So
George.
he's
And
playing
he's
king.
white?
He's white. Yeah, I wonder which one you're thinking of. That's black.
I don't know. Maybe I'm colorblind, honestly, man. So
You don't see color. That's very
I don't see color.
progressive of you.
I know, man. Everyone's getting mad at me on Twitter. I'm over here and it's like, I'm Ray Charles to the race, bro.
Yeah, you might like it. I don't know if it's right up your alley, but it's interesting enough. It's like
Sounds like I would like it. Sounds like we're gonna get some good fodder for the Patreon content.
yeah. Dude, my boy's in trouble, bro. the Beast Man.
Uh-oh.
He's in trouble, dude.
What'd he do?
He knew stuff and didn't speak up
About what?
about his trans friend Chris. He's talking to minors, and like everyone's trying to bring him down now, dude. His whole crew's crumbling.
His trans friend Chris
Yeah.
was talking to minors.
Mm-hmm. Can't be doing that.
Chris, you know what, man? How are trans people supposed to fucking
I know.
live normal, peaceful lives without judgment?
I
You're
know.
out here fucking talking to mine. Mr. Beast, you're gonna fucking, you're gonna ruin his empire, you bastard.
I'm not gonna get my videos. What the hell, dude? I love
Is
when
there
he
a
gives
delay?
10,000. Not that I know of, but
They probably got content just like ready to go for so long.
they take sometimes not every week. If you're a fellow beastman like me, then you gotta watch that. Me and all the little kids that can't wait for his videos to drop.
Dude, Mr. Beast.
I wonder who does follow him. Like, is it a bunch of like people in India? You know, like, oh, I love the Mr. Beast video.
I
'Cause-
think.
Is that the people who digest that TV?
I mean,
I don't know.
I think that it's pretty much just you. It's pretty much just you and like 8 Indian guys. They're like, I love Mr. Beast. I have never watched a single Mr. Beast video.
I'll play it for you one time.
Yeah.
Play it on here one time. Maybe for the Patreon.
Yeah, maybe like a good one where he like eats a worm or something.
Oh yeah, he gets buried alive. You'll love it. But yeah, those are definitely my my big 3 things to talk about. I got the Biden dead, Chris. I feel like I had something else that was like current eventy that to bring up, but
Current events. I mean, why be a time capsule when we don't have to?
exactly.
Let's talk about something from the future. Dude, I've been playing Fallout
Mhm.
and it's not fun anymore.
How long did you play it for? Like 3 months.
Yeah, maybe about that.
Yeah, I feel like that game definitely has like a wall you kind of hit.
I mean, once you
beat it, there's not much to do.
once you like take out the Brotherhood and the Institute, it's sort of like, or if that's the way you choose to play it. But-
It's your path. It's your journey, everyone.
It's your journey. It is weird that you should be able to be an Argonian in Fallout.
Ooh, a mod. That'd be good. That would be really
I'm sure
good.
they exist. Anytime I try to look up like an issue that I'm having with the game,
You just get like mod.
yeah, all the solutions are like, oh, well, what you gotta do is you gotta go into the mods and you gotta. I'm like, dude, I'm not doing all that. Every single time I have an issue, and the one thing is just like every single person is like, oh yeah, sometimes it glitches, so like it's like you can't do it after that. I'm like, cool,
Great.
cool game, dude.
Yeah, that game. I tried to replay it a bit, but I didn't feel like starting from the top because it's an uphill journey. You know,
It's tough, dude.
it's tough. And I had all the suits. I was like, you know what? I already played it once. Shot a few people, had a good time, and I deleted it off my Xbox. But now I'm looking for. I don't have a game to play by myself.
I saw
Sucks.
someone suggested for me to play the
Oh yeah.
racing sims or the flight simulator. I'm here to tell you that
Yeah.
those are, I appreciate the recommendation, but those are the last games I would ever want to play.
Yeah. I don't
I'd
think
rather
that's
play
gonna
sports games straight up.
happen. Then
Sports video games are much more fun, although football games I literally don't understand.
have you ever?
When you got to
played-
pick the plays, I literally just
Yeah.
I just pick anything.
Oh yeah, just whatever Madden suggests.
Yeah.
I don't know what a dime formation actually is. Did you ever play Flight Simulator?
Yeah, my grandfather was pretty into it, and actually, my nephew is very into it, and I'm convinced that he could fly a plane.
Currently,
Currently, I'm convinced that he could fly a.
how old is he? Young guy, like teenager or
12, maybe. I think he's 12.
Could anyone fly this plane?
Yo, I
And
straight
he's
up
like, I
think-
got it right here.
I think he literally could fly a plane. Not just because of flight simulator.
Yeah.
Simulator. He also knows a lot about planes. Like he's into planes, but like I watch him play flight simulator, and
So what's he do? Just take off and then just sits there and just like watches the gauges and he's like, all right, we're good altitude.
Dude, I mean, he steers. He talks to his homies on there.
There's a community on there?
I think so, yeah. I think so. I went over and he was playing it the one day and he was like just talking to his boys on his headset.
You're like, oh, what are you guys want to do today?
I guess so. I guess so.
Yo, to be young and have like all this shit at your fingertips gotta be so fun. I would love just to waste time. Like not have to worry about anything, just waste time all day. Like just be like, I just want to stay up all night and just talk to my homies.
Oh, that's what I do now. Mine is
sick.
talking to my homies.
Yeah,
I talk to my cats.
But talking to your homies is, I don't know, there's something like special about it because you're like, I don't, school sucks, fuck school. You're just like, I can just like play video games and have fun and not have to worry and not have to think about like bigger things.
Dude, unfortunately, I think all they can do, young kids, is think.
That sucks. I didn't think until the past few years ago.
I think we have so much information being thrown at us
Yeah.
that we have lost our ability to really like process any actual information.
Yeah. Oh. Process actually. So like, we are thinking then, or we're not.
Yeah, all we're doing is trying to think.
Trying to
like,
process it, but we
be like,
can't.
oh, I have. Yeah, dude, that's
can't
why
figure
kids
it out
watch
fast
YouTube
enough.
and they gotta have Family Guy or fucking Dungeon Run or something in the other side,
Yeah, like, I kind of get it.
or clay being cut or something, or slime being like pulled apart.
Yeah, you got three screens at once. Yeah, I can't. I'm a little guilty of it, but not to that degree though. Like I do enjoy, one of the things I do in the morning now is I make coffee, pour a bowl of cereal, and just sit there on my phone and just scroll for like 10 minutes. It's nice.
That's fine. I feel like you're probably not alone in that.
It's nice.
I usually wake up and I will look at my phone a little bit before I.
Oh, I
get
do
out of
that
bed.
too. I waste like 20 minutes in bed.
I
20
gotta-
minutes in bed, scroll away.
I got to catch up on my phone time before I make my coffee and play video games for 6 hours.
I gotta see which band liked what. And then,
Oh, dude,
you
yeah.
know,
I got to keep tabs on the people that I've caught wind of a couple things, a couple suspicious characters that aren't bands that people like. So I got to
jot it down.
dig through their liked posts and just make sure they're on the up and up. Make sure they're I like to just keep musicians, especially the ones I don't know. I like to keep them morally in check
We gotta hold them accountable.
for their sake.
Mhm,
That's how much I care about my fellow man.
Ooh, you should start a service. You can media train musicians.
I'll just be like, yo, don't apologize.
Never apologize.
Don't apologize.
First step, never apologize.
Like, it's like, yeah, if you killed somebody and there's proof,
That's bad.
you gotta apologize, unfortunately. Unless you're not sorry. Hey, you know what? I'm not gonna make you do anything you don't want to do.
Yeah, who are you to force anyone?
I'm nobody.
What if they don't get caught?
Then yeah, what do you don't apologize.
Yeah. Okay. If you get caught.
That's classic Pine Grove shit.
Yeah.
Apologize before anybody even gets mad.
Now their band's bigger than ever, so maybe it worked out for him. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, pretty much.
That's a rare case. That's a rare case.
See, if I was someone in that band, that's would literally be my response to everything. If any criticism would be like, well, you know what? Well, my band's bigger than anything you've ever done. So
yeah, I don't see them play often, but I know they're popular. I know that band's popular.
like, what realm do they exist in now?
Maybe just not our world and more like a weird music world, like a Alex G type world,
That would make sense. I
where
guess.
they don't like those fans. They really don't care. They're not gonna like team up and cancel you. It's only more of like a, I don't know, different community maybe.
Dude, I
But
don't know.
they're
I feel like
canceling
Alex
actually-
G. I feel like Alex G fans are probably there's probably some big canceler population among them.
Yeah, that's true. Let me walk this back. I don't know.
I feel like canceling's not a thing anymore. It's just people just like yell at a person for a long time, and then they're just like, "So what? So what did you want them to happen to them?" Just like, I don't even remember who we're talking about. Our Patreon content should just be us.
Canceling people.
Yeah, us digging through people's likes and be like, "Oh, dude, you'll never guess who liked this." We'll just find problematic shit and just read the comments and the likes and just be like, "You'll never who commented a flame emoji under this swastika posted picture that says that it's actually a African sign for peace."
If you zoom in, you can see a swastika in the background, and they liked it. So
of the $100 bills.
Yeah. I love people that post. I saw things that I like my new shoes, and it's next to the toilet. And there's a huge turd in the toilet. I was like, yes, that shit's sick. So you may have seen me like it, and if you did, I liked it. I thought it was funny. It's like it's just such that's my kind of humor,
Dude,
man.
you're alive. Best case, okay, best case. As long as the Renaissance Fair guy
Oh yeah, that's
alive.
Yeah,
84.
Yeah.
Best case, you're living until 84. And I say best case because if you're living past 84, it's just like, is that fun?
I think a lot of times you're in pain. You're like,
That's the
I'm
thing.
hurting. That's not good. That's not good for anyone.
Sometimes my lower back hurts, and I'm like,
Too early.
I might jump out of my second story window and land on my head.
Yeah, but then you come paralyzed or something, and you don't do it fully. And you're like,
I would wiggle my body like a worm into the street so someone ran over my head.
Kill me.
Like that guy from The Sopranos.
Oh yeah, that was a pretty hard episode. I forgot about that.
Yep.
Yeah, dude, that maybe I gotta focus on watching The Boys. I haven't been watching it. And
Dude, it's honestly mid.
I know, but I just enjoy the show.
Yeah.
I know not to expect like a killer season, but I just enjoy the show. I just enjoy the story plot, or the plot of it, the story, or the plot.
Dude, I don't like to watch anything anymore. I'm rewatching The Wire right now, and I think it's the only show I like.
I never got into The Wire. I don't know if I really want to watch The Wire.
It
seems too dramatic,
It's not.
It's not?
It's funny.
I'll laugh? There's laugh tracks?
You'll laugh. Yeah, it's like Cheers.
But it's old.
It's not. Guess
does it
when
look
it came out.
old?
Guess when it came out.
It came out
The first season.
99?
Damn, you're really close. No, it came out after 9/11.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but not long after.
2001 or 2002?
I think it did come out in 2001. Maybe 2001.
Yeah,
right.
but here's the thing. That's 2 decades old.
It's not.
You know what I mean?
It's not like it's in black and white. Like there's not like film grain on it and shit.
Yeah, halfway through the show, it turns to color.
Yeah, halfway through the second season, it goes to color.
It's like I Love Lucy or some shit. Yeah, that must have been mind-boggling when you were watching TV in black and white, and then one day it's just like, all right, now it's color. You're like, whoa, what the fuck?
Dude, imagine you're at the theater, opening night for The Wizard of Oz, and the first like 15 minutes are like black and white, and then the movie turns into color.
Oh, dude, life-changing.
People start throwing up in the aisles and shit.
I'm dizzy. Yeah, there's been videos of Judy Garland. That's her. Her like same year doing a nice blackface, like a whole series of that. She did that a few times.
Judy.
She's dead, so maybe she never.
Judy. You know what? Based off of the posts I've seen her like, I'm not surprised. I wouldn't put that past her for 1 second.
Yep. Liza Minnelli's her daughter. Didn't know that. Isn't that interesting?
I don't think I knew that either.
Yeah, did a deep dive on her. No big deal.
Yeah, well, The Wire's not that old.
Okay, good. So no blackface, no
blackface. There's a lot of black people in it.
Oh, it's in Baltimore, right?
Yeah. Is that why you don't want to watch it?
Yeah, I don't like Baltimore. I really enjoy Baltimore. I just I don't know. I never got there. It's like it feels like such a commitment to watch it, you know?
I'll say this much about it. That's fair. There are 5 seasons, but you can watch one season and be like, here's the thing. I think if you watch one season, you'll be like, I'm in.
Michael's in it from Lost, right?
Michael, no.
No, he's
The
not.
the black one, the
Yeah.
black guy. No, he's not.
I thought he was in The
He's in
Wire.
Oz.
He's in Oz.
He's in Oz.
Is that show older than The Wire?
Yes.
That's the show I'm thinking of.
Oz looks like shit. Oz looks like
Oz is the one in jail, right?
mhm.
That's the one. I always get Oz and The Wire confused.
Yeah. Oz is like might be HBO's first series,
Wow.
if not
Yeah,
one
see,
of them.
That shit's old.
But it looks low budget. It looks like it was filmed. It looks like a play. Honestly.
On a steady, like on a video camera.
Just like
and,
just like the lighting is like really dramatic and
Mm.
stuff. Yeah, dude, check out
Yeah,
The
I'll check it
Wire.
Yo, do you think Departed is a great movie?
Great?
Yeah,
No.
good. Because I saw someone post something saying top 20 movies. Departed, number one. I was like, you must be from Boston. There's no way this is an actual number one movie.
I like The Departed as
It's
a movie,
fine at best.
but it's not like I think Martin Scorsese probably has
Dude,
20 better movies.
that's definitely bottom tier movie of his. IMO. Maybe not bottom tier. I don't know all his movies, but there's a lot ahead of that movie. I just thought it was fine. It's like, dude, it's about like people in Boston, cops. Like, it's all right. It's not terrible.
This guy's
It's fine.
this guy's not a
It's
Dropkick
fine.
Murphys fan, I guess.
Okay, it's funny. My mom did Dropkick Murphys merch one time. So did
Oh
she
yeah.
hooked
like-
up for a job.
I think it meant you like sold their
No,
merch.
that
at a
would be
show. I was
even
like,
better.
wait a second,
I got a story for you. Because when they've been around since the '90s, Dropkick Murphys.
dude. At least.
Are they still doing it?
Yeah, but I don't think they play outside of Boston.
Yeah, that's kind of fire.
Yeah, I think
wanna
they
see us, come
only
to
play
Boston.
like, and I think they might play like once a year or something.
Yeah, that's kind of sick, actually. I kind of back that. If you want to see us, you come to us. We'll play at the House of Blues once a year.
Yeah, who wants to see him? I mean, I'm sure there's people outside of Boston, but you
Yeah.
want to see them in Boston anyway.
Yeah, that's like seeing like a vampire in Transylvania. It's like where they're supposed to be.
Exactly. I watched. Speaking of, I watched the movie Abigail yesterday.
Is it scary?
No,
I thought that's with the doll, right?
no, that's
I'm
fuck.
It's got a name like
It's
that,
so,
right?
It's so similar. Fuck.
Abigail. What's Abigail about?
Abigail is about these criminals kidnap a little girl
Named.
for ransom.
Abigail.
Her name is Abigail.
Okay, let me look at
They
this.
kidnap her to hold her for ransom, and
Uh-huh.
then they find out that her father is like, you know, a dangerous crime lord. And then they also find out that she's a vampire. The girl is a vampire, and then she starts like killing them off. It's
Is it kind of? Is there funny moments?
Yeah, they're supposed to be. Yeah.
Oh shit! It's got the guy that died.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. It's probably going to be his breakout role, huh?
I don't think so.
No, he didn't crush it. To those who's wondering, the guy who died, Euphoria.
Cloud.
Yes.
People knew who you meant.
I figured as such. If you've seen the movie, you know that's
guy
the
who
guy who
died.
died.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not the worst movie I ever saw, and I went in with pretty low expectations.
Oh, it's got the guy from Breaking Bad.
This is Breaking Bad guy? Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
the
Gus.
guy who plays Gus.
Yeah. Oh wow, this is a great cast.
Yeah.
Melissa?
It's got the hot gal from Scream.
Oh shit.
She looks
She's
good.
pretty hot.
She looks pretty
I
good.
might be liking one of her posts. Who knows, dude? Who
Dude.
knows, man?
And I'm gonna fucking post. I'm gonna post about it.
I'm gonna retweet 5. Oh, she gorgeous Gail.
The funniest part about that was that they weren't like, they didn't post a screenshot where you could like see his like. It just said, so and so liked this, liked this post with a screenshot of the post, and I was like, what?
You're digging, man. You're digging.
I'm
if
just
you're
like,
them,
what?
man.
What are you like? What is anybody getting out of this?
Absolutely.
Like, why do
nothing.
you feel like you have to like expose somebody? Like, what are you exposing? Like, are you trying to like? It's like one thing to be like, hey, everybody should know this person like legitimately raped my friend.
Yeah.
People should be aware of that. Like, know that about this person. I don't even think like I think you should tell the people that you know that
Yeah.
come in contact, but I don't think you should like necessarily tell the world about that. Even that's kind of strange to me.
If you're not the person that it happened to, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. That's not your story to tell. It's your story to back up.
Yeah,
If
and I
your friend
understand-
spoke up about it, like, yeah, okay, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
let's-
more people need to start hiring other people to beat the shit out of other people.
Ooh, yeah, I like that.
Like it used to either be, problems will be resolved with getting an older brother or something to beat someone up if they did something bad to you, or if you don't have that person in your life and you for yourself are not physically capable of doing that, you can hire somebody that's just willing to hurt other people.
A duel at high noon. That's what needs.
Yeah, or just get a gun and shoot somebody. They're so easy to get. I say to Joey all the time, anytime that somebody does something dumb driving or for like at the grocery store, people drive me crazy at the grocery store.
Yeah.
But I'm always just like turning around, I'm just like, I need a gun. I need to bring a gun with me everywhere I go. She was like, I don't think that you do.
I wonder how many people though do think like that and do have a gun. So yeah,
I don't think
find
many
yourself in trouble.
So the thing is, I don't think many people that think like that carry guns around like on them.
It's probably good. Let's
It definitely happens, which is why my whole fucking Twitter feed is people shooting each other. But
Oh yeah, that too.
yo, honestly though,
Friendly fire.
getting shot seems like the best way to
You
for
think?
it to happen.
Eh,
Dude, these motherfuckers just like drop. That's what I want. I don't want to be like, you see these other, that's another thing. I see videos of people like getting in a fist fight and then someone mysteriously has a blade and like cuts someone's face and there's like blood shooting everywhere to where you're like, this looks fake. And you're like, I'd rather just get shot and my body goes limp than have my blood just spraying out of my body and just saying, well, only so much can leave my body before I die.
Yeah, I guess you should. I don't want either, though. I'll take none. I'll take neither, please.
Yeah.
If I, have
I
to
guess
choose.
none, but
But if I have to, I'll choose.
Shoot
one
me.
of it.
shoot me.
Just shoot me like the show.
David Spade.
Yeah, I used to love that show.
I don't know much about it.
I used to watch it all the time. I don't know why.
What is it? A modeling agency or something?
I think so. So it's like David Spade's around a bunch of.
I don't
hot
think I
chicks.
knew that until kind of recently.
It is a modeling agency. I mean, hey, that's where you get chicken pot pie.
Oh yeah, David Cross.
Yes, that's where I first found out about David Cross. Not the show.
Every time I think about David Cross, I think about his one bit in his one stand up where he talks about being in line to vote or something. And he like asks the guy in front of him a question and he turns around and he goes, I don't know, faggot. For like no reason.
Is that a new bit or an old
No,
bit?
it's like might straight up be from the 90s.
Oh, so people weren't really
it's way back when like The
Yeah.
Wire came out.
so not shocking to anyone when that term was just thrown.
I don't
around
think so. Still a
daily.
crazy thing to
Yeah,
say to
that's
somebody
nuts,
asking you
dude.
a harmless question. But
Okay, well, never mind.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I always forget that he's in Men in Black, and I watched Men in Black last week.
He's
and I
in
was-
Men in Black.
very briefly. Yeah, he works at the city morgue.
Oh, Johnny Knoxville's in the second one, but he's in the first one. David Cross.
Yep,
It's been a while since I've seen that movie.
it's been a while since The second one is the one that I'm least familiar with.
I like the second. I think I like both the first and the second one. The third one, that's a little weird. That's when he goes young.
Yeah,
Not for me. But I've seen it before.
I think I might like the third one more than the second one.
You like
I've
Wild?
definitely seen it more times.
You like Wild Wild West?
I do. I loved it when I was
Wild
younger.
Wild West. That shit rocks.
Kind of a weird premise for a movie though.
I know it works though.
But like it's pretty extreme. I feel like the main villain is like, let's kill all black people. It's like his whole like that's like a real villain for like a playful 90s action movie, you know?
Yeah, I guess it kind of gets glossed over, especially as a kid watching it, because I never really put.
That's
two and
me.
two
That's what I
together,
mean.
huh?
It's like this guy wants to be Hitler for black people.
I mean, they kind of make him look a little dressed up like that.
Yeah, I mean that movie's pretty sick.
The spiders, his like vehicle.
The big
that he's-
man, yeah.
Yeah, that thing's tight, dude.
Putting it on here now. Rent Wild Wild West.
Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah, I used to love watching that movie. Great soundtrack.
No. Oh, it's,
Two.
the Drew Hill song.
Wild Wild West, going straight.
They them performing that on like either the MTV Movie Awards or the VMAs or something. They left Stevie Wonder on stage. There's
Really?
a video of it, yeah.
He's like, where am I?
Yeah, he's like, well, he comes out, he gets like wheeled out or something on a piano, and he's like playing that song with them. And then everyone like exits the stage, and he's just like sitting there on a piano. And then somebody runs back out and like gets him and like escorts him off. But yeah, he just gets abandoned out there.
He's been old for a while.
Yeah, I mean, he's been old. Well, maybe not old.
He seems old for my entire life.
Well, his hairline doesn't do him any favors.
No.
My whole life, Stevie Wonder's hairline has started right here.
Do you think that's tough though? Like having such heavy hair, because I'm sure those dreads are heavy. That's just pulling on your scalp constantly. It's not going to do anything good for your hairline.
I don't know. Maybe it's good. Maybe it stimulates your hair.
Oh, that's true. That's a good point. Maybe he'd be bald without it.
I don't think I've ever met a black guy that had dreads that was. That's not true. I was gonna say bald up top because I've seen many a bald, but they're usually pretty old. I think.
Yeah, if you can hang on to it. I'll rock long hair until I got nothing. So I look like Trevor from GTA.
See, but then at that point, you might as well just like,
Commit.
what are you gonna have, short bald hair?
Yeah, I don't know. I'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Dude, you should do, once you start balding in the back, just have the bangs short, but just
Yeah.
leave the rest. Just do whatever it
Yeah,
wants
that's
to
cool.
do.
Just party. Just let it rock. Imagine going to the hairdresser and be like, just the top part. Leave the back, please. Thank you.
Dude, that probably happens all the
Really?
time.
All right, I guess I'll comb his 3 hairs over this way.
Dude, see, that is really, when I see older gentlemen get their hair and they're just like, yeah, just like, tidy up the top.
Yeah.
I'm like, get rid of the top, man. What do you,
Cut the top off.
nobody wants Homer Simpson hair.
I want the Homer Simpson body.
Me too.
Yeah,
It's kind of
he's
I
got the
kind of
dream
do have
life.
the Homer Simpson
Yeah.
body though. My legs are skinnier than Homer's, unfortunately.
Oh!
See, dude, if I was just like gained weight, evenly throughout my body, I'd probably just be like, whatever. I'm just like a big guy.
Yeah.
I don't.
I know. Like if you had big fat legs, you'd be like, I gotta have the top to match.
I would just be like big fat torso,
Yeah.
probably like a big fat face, and the rest of my body would be just the same.
Be sick.
I guess I look like fucking Big Bird, man.
Oh fuck. It's a look. Damn. All right.
All right,
You want to
dude.
pop over to Patreon? We got some questions to answer.
Yeah, did people send us questions?
I'm sure there's a billion in there. There's probably like one. Like, what's your favorite guitar or something? All right. We'll see everyone later next week. Thanks for joining in.
Bye. We'll see you
Bye.
on Patreon, maybe.